What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my first market investment opportunity for MLB The Show 22. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on so you guys don't miss out on any videos. And be sure to follow me on my other social medias such as TikTok and Twitch. Links are down below because sometimes they may know before you do. Sometimes I'll be posting on Twitch first. Sometimes I'm going to be posting on TikTok first. And then sometimes I'm going to be posting my tips and tricks and investment opportunities and stub making methods here on YouTube before anywhere else. So be sure to follow all my social media so you guys don't miss out on those special opportunities before the word gets out and those prices start going up. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get today's market investment opportunity as well as what could lead to the future. So if you don't invest this week, maybe you invest in a future for a future program that comes out. The first thing we're going to be doing is looking at the calendar because that's where we're going to want to go to see what's coming in the future so you can invest now for the future. For instance, right here, we're looking at April 19th, the new Astros program. You can unlock the Houston Astros Nike City Connect uniform and the new program. Now, how is this a stub making opportunity? I will show you. We'll go back to Diamond Dynasty. We'll take a look at some of the programs that have happened. We go to other programs. There was a Washington Nationals Nike City Connect program where you had to complete moments and you had national missions. So you had to get player level XP with national players, or you could do exchanges. You can exchange national players, or you can exchange NL East players. And once you did that, you would unlock Anthony Rendon at 30 and Washington Nationals Home City Connect. Now, you could do this with grinding a lot with national players, but you would also need national players. And if you don't have national players, you got to go out and buy national players. And then some people want to do some exchanges. They would have to buy those national players as well. Where this is an opportunity, let's go look at the national players market. We'll go to collect. We'll go to my inventory. We'll go to MLB players, and we'll go to the Nationals, the Washington Nationals, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. And even to this day, it's still pretty profitable. For instance, Steven Strasburg is 4,900 stubs. If you look at the marketplace, when this program came out on April 9th, he jumped to 8,600 stubs. Before April 9th, on April 8th, he was going for roughly around 1,500 to 1,000 stubs. And he's still at 5,000 to 4,000 stubs to this day. So if you were invested in this card, because you knew that program was coming out the next day, and so you invested in on the 8th, you got them at 1,000 stubs. You got 20 of them. You sold them for 8,000 stubs the next day. You're making 7,000 stub profit for each one. That's almost 140,000 stub opportunity just for one card for buying 20 of those. For 20,000 stubs total, you make 140,000. You make 120,000 stub profit. That's what I'm talking about right there. And he's still going for 5,000. So even if you didn't sell him that day and you sold him now, you would still be making a profit from when you first bought him. It's even the same for somebody like a Silver. Cesar Hernandez was the same thing. He was going for 400 stubs back on April 9th. The very next day, he's going for 3,200 stubs. And even now, he's hitting around 1,600 to 1,200 stubs to this day. And if you notice, all their prices jump. We can even look at like Will Harris at 328. On the 8th, he was going for 92 stubs. Then on the 9th, he was going for 700 stubs. And now he's sitting at around 250 to 200 stubs. If you would have bought him on the 8th, you would have still made profit even if you sold him today. We can even go down to a common. Obviously, once you get it down to the commons, you're not going to be making as much. So let's look at, here's another 66 overall bronze. He was around 98 to 147 stubs on the 8th. The next day, he was around 300 stubs. Now, that may not be a lot of stub difference, but as far as profit to buy ratio, that's like a 2-to-1 ratio right there. So that's pretty good. But the ones you're going to be looking at are going to be silvers. They're probably going to be pitchers because pitchers are easier to get parallel XP with. But let's look at like Josh Bell. He was 400 stubs on the 8th. And then he jumped over to 3,600 stubs the very next day. And he's sitting at around 2,000 stubs to 1,500 stubs at this time. Now we looked at what it looked like with the Nationals. Now we know the Houston Astros are coming up next. So we're going to go to the Astros and I'm going to show you guys something that's already happened because, like I said, I've already done this on Twitch and on TikTok. And now I'm telling you guys about it. We can look at Uriel Gurriel going for 3,400 stubs right now. However, if we look at him, he was only going for about 1,400 earlier today, and now he's going for 3,400. Same with Lance McCullers. He was going for around 800 to 1,000 stubs today. He's now going for 2,800. You look at Framber Valdez. He's going for 1,500 right now. He was going for around 500 earlier today. Now, when we view these guys in the marketplace, we go to our completed orders. You can see that I bought a lot of these players already. Lance McCullers, I bought for 1,000 stubs earlier. You already saw him. He's going for 2,800. I can already sell him for a profit. We knew this was coming. They announced it in the stream today. I invested right away. I bought Framber Valdez for 400 stubs today, a bunch of them. This is what I'm looking at. I have 6 Gurriels. I have 20 McCullers. I have 24 Valdezes. I have 22 Goodrums. And I think some of these other cards that people are not buying right now are still going to go up. They're just not going to go up drastically like the golds and the high silvers. People like a Hector Norris could probably still go up more. People like Pedro Baez can go up more because he's a pitcher. Jake Odorizzi can go up. Phil Matan can go up. These type of players could still go up. I still think Goodrum can go up because his bat is in his swing is really good. So that'd be somebody. Jason Castro's another one I think can go up. And those are just some little investment opportunities that you may make. Some of these guys can still go up. Like we saw Strasburg, he went up to 8,000 stubs. There's still a chance Gurriel goes to 8,000. There's still a chance McCullers goes to 8,000. We don't know. But that's the investment opportunity. Keep an eye out for those other programs, new Nike Connect programs as they come on to maybe Twitter. Check their Twitter's account. Make sure you keep up to date if there's something new coming before it's even on the calendar. Those are great investment opportunities that make stubs. You're going to be able to make hundreds of thousands, even millions of stubs if you have more stubs to invest. Like let's say I had 200,000 stubs to invest. I could have made even more stubs with doing this and could have got a lot more cards before the prices increased. And I hope this helps you guys out make stubs. I hope it helps you get those collections done. I'm only about 4 teams away, but I'm got all the expensive players. I still got Trout. I still got Tatis, Acuna, Otani, DeGrom. And then once I get all those guys, I'll be done with collections. And this is how I've done it. No money spent. So hopefully it can help you guys out. If it did, or if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Subscribe down below if you have not already. Turn those post notifications on so you guys don't miss out on the next video. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.